Begin. You know, I hear that a lot. Like, where do I start? I would say there is huge power in beginning, and there's huge power in starting. It's almost like the universe begins to support you when you take that first step. I would say believe in you when no one else believes in you until the whole world believes in you. I think the reason why we even have the question of where do I begin is from fear. We're paralyzed. So it's start to believe in yourself and realize all the great heroes were anonymous for 25 or 30 years before the world celebrated them.
Turn your wounds into wisdom. You will be wounded many times in your life. You'll make mistakes. Some people will call them failures. But I have learned that failure is really God's way of saying, excuse me, you're moving in the wrong direction. It's just an experience.
So what's the fucking excuse? Is it too cold where you live? Is it too hot where you live? Does it rain too much? You're allowing people and things and situations to on space in your head, you're losing. Last thing, life's one big head game. You play with yourself. If you lose, it's because you allow life to get in head. Stay hard.
Listen, if you're on a quest to be a better version of you, I promise mistakes are going to be made along the way. If you don't want to wear someone else's name on the back of your jersey, if you want to live life to the fullest, if you don't want to see a video at the end of your life of the woman that you could have been, then we are going to make mistakes. We are going to fail. That means that you are moving forward. If you don't have any mistakes, then I'm sorry you didn't try enough. You're playing it safe and nothing is going to change. I want you to be disturbed with inaction. You want another level of life? We got to screw up. We got to get out and step off the path. We got to get out of the norm. We got to get away from what's comfortable. You want to take the island, you have to burn the boats. And that journey, you are going to mess up. You are going to fail. You are going to do things wrong.
We were created with everything. We are created from everything. There is no separation between us and the world in which we live. And so when we are breathing very shallow, protection, close yourself down. Shallow breathing, closing yourself down. When you start to learn to take in the breath of life, you are opening yourself to the entire world around us. And that opening of the world makes us part of this world, not a separate piece from one another.
It's very important as you hold on to that dream. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
That in order to move forward, you move forward by taking the next right step. You don't have to know all the steps to make, just what is the next right move.
Don't worry about motivation. Motivation is fickle. It comes and goes. It is unreliable, and when you are counting on motivation to get your goals accomplished, you will likely fall short. So don't expect to be motivated every day to get out there and make things happen. You won't be. Don't count on motivation. Count on discipline.
I don't know if I should leap afraid. And then gather your courage on the way down. And if you don't get it before you hit, you're gonna hit anyway. I'd rather die leaping than on the edge figuring out how to get the courage to leap.
But once you turn down the loud voices of your ego and you start to hear the silent whispers of your inner hero, you start living the truth. And when you do that consistently, you become the most powerful person in every room.
As a child, my parents always told me you could be whatever you want to be. You could do whatever you want to do. And it was something I heard my parents saying it,
but I didn't totally believe it. Yet I went out in the world and I carried myself and I held my head high and I stood there and I looked people in their eyes and I talked to people as if I was deserving of everything that this planet has to offer. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
But all of you have some music playing. And all of you have a heroic mission. There's no accidents in this universe. We all show up here with a purpose. There's an intelligence that is a part of everything and everyone, and all of us are connected to it. And too many of us are afraid to listen to that music and march to it.
And what mountains could we move, I think? What gridlock could we eradicate if we were to join forces and work together in service of something greater than ourselves? You know, my deepest satisfaction and my biggest rewards have come from exactly that. Pick a problem, any problem, and do something about it, because to somebody who's hurting, something is everything.
Whoever you are, whatever that music is, however distant it may sound, however strange, however weird others may interpret it to be, don't get to the end of your life and know that you're going to leave and not have it played yet. Don't die with your music still in you.